Hello friends. Hi. So Emma Grace and I are coming on live for our first day of Advent Vlogmas. And we were going to we made a pot of Christmas tea, and it smells so good. I'm going to tell you about our tea first. So down in our city of Trondheim, we have a beautiful, like it's a tea shop, isn't it? And do they sell coffee?
Yeah, it's a tea and coffee shop.
Tea and coffee shop. And this is our favorite tea from there, and it's called the Shoemaker Christmas Tea. So I've made Emma Grace and I a little 1st of December pot of tea, and we're going to tell you a little bit about the Christmas traditions that we have today. But before we do that, we're going to open up our Advent calendar. We've waited till this evening to open it up. So these are the old-fashioned Advent calendars, or
they're like calendars they're the basic chocolate calendars that they used to sell, that were the big calendars before they had all these.
Yeah, so today, of course, there's lots of packages and lots of gifts and many different styles, but this is the old-fashioned one that you find in all the shops, and the one that I remember when I first came to Norway. So this is it's a cardboard box. And, somebody said you cut your hair. Emma did cut her hair yesterday, really short. So, anyway, this is the old-fashioned one, and the one that Emma's dad had when he was small, and the one we're going to open up today. And it's really simple. So here's number 1. Right here is number 1. And you just pop it open. Somehow. Are you going to open yours, Emma? It's perforated. And you open it up, and there's a little chocolate there. And you pop it out, and the surprise is the little picture on the chocolate. So you never know what the little picture is going to be.
What's the picture?
And today is a little Santa boot.
That fits with the shoemaker tea.
Yeah, so that fits with the shoemaker tea. Hey. So yeah, so we're having a pot of shoemaker tea, skomakerens julete, which is the shoemaker's Christmas tree. And I thought I would read it to you because it's all natural and organic, and it's black tea with cinnamon, cardamom, coriander, rose pepper, nellik, apple bites, and orange slices.
What's nellik in English?
Oh, nellik.
It's these little...
Clove.
Yeah.
So, there you go. That's our favorite tea. And if you're in Norway or even in Trondheim, the Tehuset downtown is the best tea shop. So, did you open your window?
No.
Open your window. So the other Advent calendar that I have is, I'll try to read while we talk. We have the same Advent calendar in Belgium. So that's lovely. Yeah, I think there are many of these all over the world, but I think this one is very European. I think so anyway. So this is fun, and when the kids were small, they loved opening the windows. So the other Advent calendar we have is the one that I made for the kids. This is a 20-year-old calendar, and they're just little bags. I've sewn the bags, and you'll see the bags each day. They're different colors in red or green. And I made these little numbers. And so when the kids were small, they took turns opening up the bag. And inside the bag is the same paper heart. I've used them every year over and over again since the kids were small. So this heart right here well, you're 19, so it's soon 20 years old. This little,
18.
18 going on 19. So yeah, so this is soon 19 years old. And then what you do is you put these on the window. So here in Norway, they make a grid in the window and they fill the windows with these paper hearts. So we've done that with the children for 19 years. So in the little bag. But in this little bag is my Legacy Fiber Arts calendar. Today is 1. And I ordered this from Sue and Chelsea of the Legacy Fiber Knits, and I picked it up whenever I was at Rhinebeck this year. So I thought it'd be fun to open it up. I'll wait until the evening and open it. And this is day 1. So it's like a pink and a purple. And if you're saying hello everyone, let's see. Duck it off. Okay, it's hard for us to read because we have the phone sideways, but anyway, maybe we'll read. Hello everyone, wherever you're coming from, hello. So this is a Legacy Fiber Arts, pink and purple. This is the first one. So these are kind of your colors, right? And that's beautiful. I'm not a pink person, I have to say. Yeah, I have pink on right now. But I'm not a really a pink person.
Were you traumatized by the shawl?
I was traumatized by it, but anyway, my friend fixed it. But this is beautiful. So this is day 1 of the Legacy Fiber Arts calendar. So I picked that up when I was in Rhinebeck. So Emma and I wanted to tell you what we do on the 1st of December, and it's a very Norwegian tradition. I think so. I hope if you're from Norway, you agree with us. But on the 1st of December, we, Emma has just made this. But when she was small, she did it with her dad, who is Norwegian. And that is that we fill a bowl with these cloves and oranges. So you want to go get our red bowl so we can show the bowl. So we have a special ceramic bowl, and these smell absolutely heavenly. But this isn't something that I did when I was small, but this is something that I started doing when I came to Norway. So if anyone I've ever visited, they've had these in their home, and they usually do them on the 1st of December. So what we do is we fill this red ceramic Christmas bowl. We haven't done them. They are heavenly, I have to say. We have this whole bowl that we have clove in, and we fill this bowl up, and that's what we'll be doing tonight. We fill this ceramic bowl up with these like a decoration.
Of course you can add as many cloves and make a pattern on if you want to, but sometimes you could use these as advent calendars too. So you put 24 cloves on and then you pick one off every day. But, yeah.
So they used to do that. So this is our first day of Advent tradition. So we thought we'd share that with you. So yeah, like I said, many people that I visit in Norway, when we go, they have these oranges. And oranges are huge in Norway right now. We're going to show you the clementine, what are they called? Mandarins? Clementine oranges tomorrow or another day. So we eat lots of oranges because there's not any sunshine, and you need lots of vitamin C. And yeah, I think these are beautiful, and they smell amazing. So you can put some more in, I think. So Emma's going to do that. And I told you just a bit ago that the heart, from my perspective, the heart is the symbol of Christmas in Norway. And so another thing that I want to do is to show you some of the things that we've made for our home. And we have made, these are also as old as Emma, but we have made all of these wooden hearts for our windows. So we've made tons of these. Lots and lots of these hearts. And we hang these all up in our windows. And we'll be doing that on Sunday. So we've got all of these wooden red hearts that we decorate with in our, for Christmas windows. The other thing is that some people do these in
paper.
And not in paper, but in pepperkaka, in
gingerbread.
Gingerbread. So a lot of people will take gingerbread and they'll make these big hearts out of them, and I'll probably share that on my Instagram feed. But they make them and they hang them in their windows. But we do the paper heart, the wooden hearts. So it's very, very common in Norway that windows are decorated with either gingerbread hearts, right? Or some sort of a red heart. So on Sunday, on the real day of Advent here, the first Sunday of Advent, I'll be showing you our windows and what people do with their windows here. So we have those. And then I wanted to show you a little, I thought I would show you a little memory each day. And today's memory is our house actually has been in the newspaper because we have 10,000 lights on our house. And I wanted to show you, this is our house. And in Norway, this is not, when I first came here, this was not common at all. People did not put lights on their houses. So this is, let's see, you were 2 here. So I think this was about 17 years ago, not common at all. You wouldn't see lights. You would only see like maybe one tree in the garden would have lights. And then the Advent star, which we'll show you on Sunday. So anyway, we were kind of a little phenomenon in our neighborhood because we put 10,000 lights on our house. And we got so much traffic and it was such a spectacle that the newspaper came. So here's our house, and you see Emma Grace here with our little tree, and these are the gingerbread cutouts that we had on the tree that year. And then some of our decorations, but that's our house. And the title of this article is to light 10,000 Christmas lights. 10 tusen julelys. And that's one of the famous Norwegian Christmas carols. So, there you go. That's our house. And that was at least 17 years ago. 16 or 17. No, you were 2.
16?
So 16, yeah? Okay. I'm not good with the numbers. So yeah, so that is the tradition that we have. And did you want to say anything else about you opened up yours? What was the picture on your chocolate?
It's the same.
It was the same. Okay. So I'll try to read some of these now. This is so much fun to see what you do in your country. Yes. So yeah, it is kind of fun. And if you don't catch the whole video, you can go back and look at it again, I think, after. So some of the other little things that I've made are these little Christmas trees. I've made these with buttons. I thought I'd show you some of our old handmade ornaments or decorations. Most of my things are handmade or they're made by artists. So I'm going to show you those through Vlogmas. So yeah, this one. Have you tried our tea yet? Mm-hmm. Was it nice? So the last thing I think I'll show you is, the other thing I'll show you is this very special Christmas flower. This might be in other countries, but I always get this ready for the 1st of December. This is my favorite Christmas flower. And do you know what this is called? No. It's like, I think it's called Christmas Star. I can't remember.
No, that's not the Christmas Star.
No, this isn't the Christmas Star, but I mean it's Christmas Rose, I think. I think it's the Christmas rose. I'm not sure. But anyway, I always purchase this one on the 1st of December, ready for the Advent, and it's my absolute favorite Christmas flower. We're going to show, yeah, julerosa. Thank you. That's true, julerosa. It is the Christmas rose. So that's my favorite. I always get that ready for the 1st of December. Okay, so a little bit of knitting. We'll show a little bit of knitting each time we come on. And I have been working on my Trondheim Rose mitten for Emma and her bunad.
Oh, those are for me.
So, aren't they gorgeous?
Turn it around to show the back.
And I show you the back of it. I'm almost finished with it. I cast this on Wednesday, I think. I've just been knitting on it for 2 days. And I love it. And it's designed by someone actually in Meldal. And she had a what I considered my local yarn shop, but now she's online. She has an online shop because she's gone into politics and I think she's quite busy. But this is the Trondheim Rose, and these are the colors of Emma's traditional bunad. And this is the back of it. And I'll show you a little bit of the thumb, huh?
You have to hold it more towards the
Camera, yeah. So this little motif is everywhere in the back and the bottom. But I love this cuff. It's called a manchette, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
So I love it. So I'll probably finish that tonight and cast on the other one tomorrow. Thank you. Everybody says it's beautiful. So Emma needs a pair of mittens to go with her traditional costume. And you can't see it because we're in complete darkness. But these are the colors of her bunad.
It's blue.
This is Trønderblå, which is the Trondheim blue and the linen color.
Then I don't need to take your Cebu mittens anymore.
Yeah. So that was it. We just wanted to pop in on, and we're going to pop in tomorrow. I don't know if Emma will be with us every day, but she'll be with us sometimes. And we'll open up our Advent calendars and we'll tell you a little bit about our traditions here. And we might just have video whenever we go somewhere. But I wanted to tell you, if you look up this Christmas carol, it's called Tenner Tusen Julelys. And maybe you can find it on Spotify. It's such a beautiful Christmas carol, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you really want to know it, text me on Instagram and I'll write it out for you so you can look for it in Spotify. So thank you for joining us for Vlogmas Day 1. We are, it's a little bit strange that we're doing it on Instagram, but I'm a little bit different anyway, so
we might be posting this on YouTube.
We might post it on YouTube at the end of a week. So in case you missed it, but thank you for joining us, and we hope you had a beautiful first day of Advent, and we'll be back tomorrow. So have a lovely evening, everyone, and happy Advent. How's your tea?
Good.
Try your tea. Oh, it's nice, right? You ready to open them up?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got today. Turn it upside down.
Technical difficulties. Oh!
Oh, see? It's a little deer today. That's good because we were in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's fun. You gonna eat yours? Hi everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So I'm in our traditional Advent calendar, and we had a little chocolate deer on them. And that was yummy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're drinking tea. And today we don't have Christmas tea because we had that earlier. But today we're drinking, this is our favorite tea, one of our favorite teas. This is Clipper tea. I think it's from the UK. And it's called Love Me Truly. And it's cinnamony and, let's see, it's got licorice, cinnamon, ginger root, orange peel, fennel, cardamom, cloves, and it's organically grown. It's an infusion, isn't it? It's not actually tea. So we're just having a little infusion tonight. So how was your day?
Good.
What did you do for day 2?
I went to town with my friends and we saw the Christmas lights and went around the shops to see what they had in. And
Did you have fun? Did you go back and watch a movie?
yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to town tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow's Advent, and we have lots of things to do tomorrow before we go to the city and see the Christmas tree lit up in our city, and also a special, another special Christmas tree that we will video. So I want to open up, I want to just show again our little bags. I made all of these Advent bags when the kids were small, and this was today's Advent bag, and it had another paper heart in it, and inside I've been keeping my Legacy Fiber Arts Legacy Fiber Arts Advent calendar. So I'll open that up first. I'm excited.
No, it's pink.
So today's, oh, it's sparkly. Oh, I like this one. Look, every day it's matched me. So here's today's. It's a sparkly kind of green. Oh yeah, you can see the sparkle green, gray. I love this one. And these are sock yarns. I did ask Sue so I would know. So we're gonna do something special with these. So today's is a sparkly sock yarn. I'll show that again later maybe. So yeah, so today we went on a walk in the forest, and we got our Advent wreath ready to go, the crowns. Got it ready to go for tomorrow, and I'll try to turn the camera so you can see it. As many of you know, we live at the top of a mountain, and so we went into the forest just in our backyard, and we have this tradition that we make this wreath on day 2, and then we start to do baking, and we're going to talk a little bit about the baking, but I wanted to show you Emma's mittens from when she was small, and we always got these out at Advent, and she wore these into the forest, so that's why I have these out today.
And those mittens are from Jul på Måntoppen, which is an Advent calendar that we have that's for kids on TV.
So Emma had the whole
whole
set, and I'll be showing you different parts of it, but she always wore these mittens when we went to get our Advent wreath. So today really has just been about baking, and we bake, in Norway there are 7 kinds of cookies that you must have. So they're called the 7 kinds, and I also do some of my mom's cookies too. So
the 7 kinds are in the front there.
So the 7 there's some, yeah. But we have all of these little books, that have helped me with the 7 kinds. And the 7 kinds of cookies are different in my understanding from around Norway. So we baked the krummkake today, which is baked in this traditional iron. And this is actually the real one. We have this sort of modern iron. I gave this antique one to my sister as a gift, so she has actually mine. But they're baked in this iron, and they're really decorative and beautiful. And you also need this sort of a wooden stick to roll them, although we don't use that actually. But you do need this sort of wooden stick to roll them into the little shapes.
And here is the...
And these are Emma's favorites.
Yeah.
So we made our first tin of cookies, number 1 of the cookies, and we'll be showing you the 7 kinds that we bake.
Yeah.
So,
and if you can see like the design on them, they're really intricate and pretty.
and they're stas, right? That's what
Yeah.
it's called. So it's very festive. So those are one of, well, they're not the most festive, but they're kind of,
Well, I don't know.
yeah, they're very
one of
beautiful.
them that we like
And they're
to
your
make.
favorite, right? So have a little bite, see if we did well. So I have all of these tins. These tins are as old as Emma, as long as I've been in Norway. I have all of these tins. I have them in all sizes. Of course, the heart is on the front. The shape, the symbol of Christmas in Norway, and all over my boxes it says God Jul, which says Merry Christmas in Norwegian. And I've had these boxes since the beginning, and we fill them with the cookies, the 7 different kinds. So the first kind we baked is krummkake, and we'll share the other 6 kinds in upcoming Vlogmas. So they were fun to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're fun to make and they're fun to roll. And somebody asked me today, how do you keep them fresh? But in the tin with a tight lid, there's no problem. They last all through Christmas. And what happens is you bake all of these cookies, and then you have guests over, and when the guests come, you have a beautiful plate, and you lay out the 7 different kinds for them to have whenever they visit you. So what's really fun is when someone visits us, we have our 7 kinds of cookies, and then you might visit someone else and they have their traditional 7 kinds of cookies. So you do, some are the same and some are different. So another little thing that I wanted to show you that I bring out on Cookie Day are Emma Grace and Nicholas's little gingerbread dolls. And I brought these out for them when they were little. These are also handmade. And there's a boy for Nicholas and a girl for Emma. And this was one of the decorations that I put out when we were baking cookies when they were small. So they always like me to still bring them out when we're baking. Mm-hmm. So I have a little, a special little shelf. In Norway, you have these little dish shelves. And I sit them up there to decorate the shelf. So I'll take a little picture of that maybe and share it on Instagram. I didn't do that today. The other thing we wanted to share was some more hearts. I shared yesterday all of the symbols of the symbol of Christmas is the hearts, and I dug out some more of my handmade hearts. So these are all the different little hearts that we've made. We've hand sewn them. You want to show that one? That one's made out of felt. And a little, this one I think this one we might have bought at a fair, like at the julemarked.
Yeah.
But these you see that the children have sewn when they were small, the little stitches. And some of these I made. So we have lots of hearts. Hand me that one, Emma, please. And this is another one. This is one of my favorite ones. I like the big stitches on them where you can see the stitches. The other thing that we wanted to share, I did share the cookbooks. I wanted to show you one more really fancy iron that Emma's, here's a better picture of the krumkake iron. But I wanted to show you this really special cookie that Emma's grandmother makes, her farmoid. And it's made with a beautiful, let's see if we can find the iron, Emma.
What is it?
It's the black iron. Is it in this one? I think it's in this one.
But what cookie is it?
It's the one that's the rose that Farmore makes. I had it open to it, but we lost it.
Maybe it's in these other ones.
You want to look?
Yeah.
But this, it looks like this cookie, and it's made with a beautiful, rose iron. So you dip this iron thing into the batter, and then you make the cookie that looks like this. And Emma's farmor, which means father's mother, she makes those, and they are so beautiful. And she usually gives us like a little tin of them. So sometimes if your grandma might make cookies, and then you'll do a little exchange. So that's a lot of fun. Those are beautiful, aren't they? That she makes.
She makes a lot, so I didn't really know which ones you meant.
Yeah, she makes a lot of cookies, and so everybody has their own traditions actually for the 7 cookies that they make. But it's kind of the pressure to have 7 cookies, isn't it?
But we don't always follow the typical Norwegian cookies. We sometimes do like
the
what
American.
Are they called? Some like
the snowflake cookies.
Yeah, and cinnamon bark and cinnamon bark.
No, peppermint bark. Yeah.
And
pepperkake. We do gingerbread. We do make that.
Yeah.
So we blend the traditions a little bit with the cookies, because actually the cookies, I have to say, they all are kind of made with the same ingredients. They're just different shapes, so they kind of taste the same. But what's really interesting about the cookies is that, they're made from old ingredients like butters and things like that, and they're meant to last a long time. So it's really from the past, isn't it, these cookies? There's a lot of history in these cookies, which is nice. But anyway, I've kept all of these books since I've lived here.
When's that one from?
I don't know.
Couldn't
This
find
one,
the
let's
date
see.
on it.
Is the date?
2000.
Yeah, year 2000, the millennium. So that I could, do the right kind of Norwegian Christmas. I've always picked up these little books. So these are where I get my recipes from. So yesterday we told you about all the mandarins that we eat.
They're clementines.
And actually, clementines. What do you call them, Norsk?
Clementine.
Clementine, yeah. So yesterday we were out of them actually, because we eat a lot of them. We love these. And so Emma and her dad always have this kind of competition where
it's not a competition.
Well, it's kind of a joke,
it's
right?
a prank.
It's like a joke.
Well, yeah.
And they try to see if they can peel it without breaking the peel. So Emma's going to try to do that right now.
We usually do this because we want to trick each other, so that if we peel it without breaking it, you can put it back together and it kind of looks like it's the whole one, and then we give it to each other, and then it's a complete disaster.
So when you eat the oranges, you usually have pepperkake, and of course we buy the pepperkake also. So these we bought, and we have them with tea and oranges, and that's really what we snack on now, right? Yeah. And raisins, a bit of raisins or whatever. So while she's doing that, I thought I'd show. Oh, you did it. Did you do it without breaking?
Yeah, but usually I get it in a spiral, but this time it was a bit messed up. But it's whole, I promise.
But your dad, he can get it in there really in the
like-
spiral, right? He's perfect with it. What else were we going to share? Anything else? Today was about baking cookies. And tomorrow's really a big day because we'll do our windows and we'll light the star, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we will light the first candle. And Emma is going to read the poem in English and in Norwegian. Tomorrow, I think, is Glede, isn't it? I think, well, anyway, we'll say it exactly tomorrow. But tomorrow we'll light the first candle and we'll read the poem for you and we'll show you our windows, and we will have a little bit of video in the stories for from the city. So the things happening in the city are really exciting and we always go. Emma's dad always went as well when he was a boy, so it's kind of a special thing that we do for our family. So Emma hasn't worked on her body of her sweater anymore. That's sad, Emma. Are you going to get it out tonight, maybe?
We'll see.
I hope so. Emma's been really busy, so she hasn't knit on her body. But I started the second mitten, Emma's mitten for her bunad, and I'm on the first Trondheim rose. So I've had quite a lot of time while baking today. And I'll show you the back. I'm just on the thumb, finishing the thumb, and I'll set that on waist yarn to knit up the top. So I'll make a lot more progress on this tonight. But that's really day 2, right? Mm-hmm. You had a really good day, and so did I, didn't we? Mm-hmm. We had a good morning, and then she went to town. And how was the krumkake?
They were good.
And what's funny about the krumkake is they're called crumb cakes, aren't they?
Yeah,
and they do make a lot of crumbs when you eat them.
But it's worth it.
So these are her favorite, and they're very beautiful. So I'll show my Legacy Fiber Arts yarn again. And we thank you for joining us today on day 2. And we wanted to say that I'll be filming Christmassy things through the week, but we're only going live on the weekend, right, Emma? We're pretty much just decided we're going to go live on the weekend because it's really busy for us at school. Emma's got busy things going on and I've got busy things going on. So we'll see you tomorrow and then we'll see you again next week. So thank you for popping in and we hope you have a beautiful evening. Our evening is almost over. We're going to watch a movie now all together, aren't we? We're going to watch a movie and hopefully knit a little bit and maybe have some more oranges and tea. Thank you, friends, for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening wherever you are.